Mo here is gonna take us through on the whole installation process.
This is what you get in a kit. You get the controller here. You get the 4 LEDs themselves. You get 4 extensions for the wires, and you get a on-off switch. This is app capability for iOS and Android devices. You'll also need some zip ties. So what we recommend is putting the module up here, tucked away. They are waterproof, so you don't have to worry about that. You take the positive and negative wire, feed it above, right where the spark plug is, and then just leave them here for now. We will then cut these off towards the end. You can double zip tie it, which we always recommend doing for people that, you know, use their quads as intended. This being an XMR is going to get a lot of abuse, so 2 zip ties will be the way to go. So step 2, take out these bolts. They're just little pop clips. You got one at the bottom right here, one also right there, one over here. And what you do, and also one's tucked up right at the top right here. A little tricky, but basically you just use a flathead and just pry them out. This is always the most annoying part. Pop these guys out. And then you will have full access behind this panel. So what we like to do is just to keep everything away. You will zip tie them later, but for now, what we'll do is we'll feed them one by one right behind this fin over here. Straight up. Let it hang and repeat the process for the rest of them. So one by one, here's another one. Right up, there we go. What this does is just keeps the wires away from the shock here so that they don't pull, they don't get caught and then rip your whole wires out. So another one, number 3, get the 4th, go, there you go, right to the top. So what we had a bunch of people ask us questions about, hey, do we have to, like, does it matter which wire goes to which side? It does not matter. So just pick 2 that are gonna go to the driver's side, or I guess the passenger side, and then feed it behind. So this is an XMR. Obviously there's no rad that, you know, down here it's relocated to up top. So with the rad here, you just gotta find your way through everything. So what you want to do is feed these behind the shock straight to the other side. Okay, pause the video. You're gonna go to the App Store, download Magic LED. There's a barcode or QR code on the controller itself, and then what you do is you just scan for Bluetooth. You'll see a unnamed device. You then can go and turn them on, turn them off, and then you can start playing with the colors. So right now what we'll do is we'll have them on green, and here they are, turned on. Now you know that everything works. You turn them off, and here is the little tricky part. You want to make sure your headlights are clean. Use an alcohol wipe or just a rag. Make sure they're clean, and you want to line them up. Take the 3M off and then stick them as so. So start it. So now that you got the lights on, everything works. Want to come around to the side where you got all the wire. So we just have the power and the negative wire loosely on, but just to recap, you take the module, you tie it onto the frame over here. You want to do it on the driver's side, technically, of the quad. Stay away from the engine. The hot side, this is where your belt is and whatnot. So tie that onto here, take the extension wires, come around the back, go above and then behind the frame over here. Keep following this intake, come around, feed the other 2 wires straight to the passenger side and then 2 to the driver's side. As you can see, we got them zip tied here, and there's a panel right here you got to take off, and then tie up everything, put the headlights on, take off the 3M, heat them up if needed, stick them on, then come back towards the battery. And what you do is you take all these wires, you bunch them up to keep everything tight, zip tie them, and then zip tie them back onto the frame away from any heat. And all you got to do now is take your controller. You got a Bluetooth and a controller capability, and you just turn them on and you're ready to go. Wire.